స్వాగతం. Yes, sir. Okay. So, sorry for the delay. So, ఇవాళటి మన 8th class English class లో మనం అందరం ఉన్నాము. So, let's see what do we have today. A very warm welcome to everyone. So, today we are going to learn something new and interesting in our English class. So, I can see you all have logged in. So, most of you must be wondering what we are going to learn today. సో ఇవాళటి మన క్లాస్ లో మనం కొన్ని ఆసక్తికర విషయాలను నేర్చుకుందాము. అందరు కూడా ఐ హోప్ యు ఆల్ హ్యావ్ యువర్ పెన్స్ అండ్ బుక్స్ విత్ యూ, సో యూ కెన్ మేక్ నోట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్. వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు హ్యావ్ అ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ అండ్ ఈజీ టాపిక్. ఓకే, అండ్ దిస్ టాపిక్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్, ఫర్ రైటింగ్. ఓకే, చక్కగా రాయడానికి, మాట్లాడడానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అనమాట ఈ టాపిక్. సో అందరు కూడా మీ పెన్స్ అండ్ బుక్స్ తో రెడీగా ఉండండి. ఓకే, చూద్దామా ఇవాళ ఏం నేర్చుకోబోతున్నాము. సో మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా బిఫోర్ వి యాక్చువల్లీ గెట్ ఇన్ టు అవర్ టాపిక్, వి లెర్న్ సంథింగ్ న్యూ, సంథింగ్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కదా. సో ఇవాళటి క్లాస్ లో కూడా మనము ఒక ఆసక్తికరమైన విషయాన్ని నేర్చుకోబోతున్నాం. వి ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లెర్న్ సంథింగ్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. So in our today's class, we are going to learn about a famous person. Sometimes we choose famous person, eminent personalities. Kada? So in today's class, we are going to learn about somebody very, very interesting. Okay, Chudama, I hope you all can guess the person's name by looking at the picture. Chudandi. ఎవరి ఫోటో కనిపిస్తుంది మనకి? we can see person wearing medals, చక్కగా మెడల్స్ వేసుకొని holding our national flag. She is standing. Okay, so she is an eminent sports person of our country. సో ఎవరు తను? పివి సింధు అనే నేమ్ ని మీరు చూస్తున్నారు స్క్రీన్ పైన. సో షీ ఈజ్ అవర్ కంట్రీస్ ప్రైడ్. షీ ఈజ్ అ స్పోర్ట్స్ పర్సన్. క్రీడా రంగానికి చెందిన ఒక ప్రముఖ వ్యక్తి. ఓకే, సో గెస్ట్ చేశారా ఎవరైనా తను ఏం స్పోర్ట్ ఆడేదని? ఎవరైనా గెస్ట్ చేసి ఉంటే చాట్ బాక్స్ లో రాయండి. యూ కెన్ ఎంటర్ హర్ నేమ్ ఇన్ ద చాట్ బాక్స్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ ఎంటర్, బికాస్ నేమ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది కాబట్టి తను ఏ స్పోర్ట్ ఆడతారో ఓకే ఆ స్పోర్ట్ పేరు రాయండి చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. 8th grade students చక్కగా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేయాలి. సో ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ అ వెరీ గుడ్ పార్టిసిపేషన్. చాట్ బాక్స్ లో ఆన్సర్స్ ఎంటర్ చేయడము ప్లస్ కహూత్ అనే క్విజ్ లో లాగిన్ అవ్వడం లాంటివి చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? సో లెట్స్ సీ. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మీరు చూసినట్టయితే యూ కెన్ సీ దాట్ షీ ఈస్ అ బ్యాడ్మింటన్ ప్లేయర్. మీలో చాలా మంది బ్యాడ్మింటన్ నేర్చుకుంటారు, ఆడతారు మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో కదా. సో ఆ స్పోర్ట్ లో, ఆ క్రీడకి చెందిన ప్రముఖ వ్యక్తి ఇస్ పివి సింధు. షీఈస్ అ ఎమినెంట్ బ్యాడ్మింటన్ ప్లేయర్. లుక్ ఎట్ ద పిక్చర్. ఇన్ ద పిక్చర్ యూ కెన్ సీ పివి సింధు and also one young girl. What does that mean? It means that PV Sindhu started learning badminton. She showed interest towards that sport at a very young age. చిన్నతనం నుంచే ఆసక్తిగా నేర్చుకుంది. సో జస్ట్ నేర్చుకోవడము, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండడం సరిపోతుందా? పెద్ద స్పోర్ట్స్ పర్సన్ కావాలంటే సింధు వాజ్ వెరీ వెరీ డెడికేటెడ్. సో చిన్నతనం నుంచే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండింది, దట్స్ నంబర్ 1. అండ్ షీ షోడ్ గ్రేట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్, discipline and dedication అన్నమాట. So at a very young age she practiced every day. ఉదయాన్నే వెరీ ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్ 3 o'clock 4 o'clock అంతా లేచి she has to travel to her badminton academy. అకాడమీలో కోచెస్ ఉంటారు and they used to train her for the badminton. ఓకేనా? So she used to travel 20-30 kilometers every day in the morning to learn badminton. And after finishing her training, she used to go to the school. And as you can see, she's wearing some medals. Chusara, she won 2 Olympic medals for India. and thus becoming one of the country's greatest badminton players. Student, this picture is telling about her hard work and discipline. So Sindhu followed a strict training schedule. Okay. So training తీసుకొని district level, state level లో ఆడడము. And also she never gave up. Even after some tough losers, she kept practicing. That was her passion for the sport. Sports play a very important role in students' life అన్నమాట. So students గా ఉన్నప్పుడు, if you are interested towards any sport, you have to learn it with dedication. Okay, so such sports play a prominent role in your life. Okay, మీకు ఒక మంచి డిసిప్లిన్ వస్తుంది, ఒక టీమ్ స్పిరిట్ వస్తుంది, and it will keep you mentally and physically also fit. Okay, and next చూద్దాం. చూసారా, what do you see here? తను నేర్చుకున్న అకాడమీ పేరు రాశారు వెనుక. So she was trained at the very famous Pullela Gopichan Badminton Academy, so which has shaped many badminton players and more. So her effort paid off, and she was very well trained at the academy. She exhibited a lot of dedication and hard work, and she was coached by very famous coach called Pullela Gopichan. Okay, so ఎంతో మంది ట్రైనర్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా తర్వాత she learned the sport from many trainers. Like she had many other coaches also in her career, but she started off with Pullela Gopichan Academy for her formal badminton training. Okay, so her life is an inspiration for children, students, and many young girls. All should take her as an inspiration, and see, you can see how many medals and awards she has got for our country. So she was the first Indian to win the Japan Open title in the year 2026. Also, she won the BWF World Championship. She won the gold medal. Olympic Games lo she won silver and bronze, and she also won in Commonwealth Games. Ila, her dedication and hard work is an inspiration for many of us. Okay, so this was our motivational story for today. So her journey proves that nothing is impossible, and if you all work hard and be disciplined and show dedication towards anything that you like, you would achieve it. Okay, so మనకి స్పోర్ట్స్ నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్కసారి డిస్కరేజ్ చేసి ఉంటారు కదా పివి సింధు గారిని కూడా. However, she achieved great heights. ఓకేనా, సో ఇప్పుడు మనం పాఠంలో ఏం చూడబోతున్నామో, in today's lesson what we are going to learn in our English class మనము ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. Okay, so as I told you, we are going to learn something very interesting and very simple. It is not complicated. It's going to be simple and interesting. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ఏమని రాసి ఉంది స్లైడ్ లో. I want you all to spend 1 minute to read what is on the slide. చూడండి, so in the heading, if you see what is written, punctuation. Okay, so we are seeing the heading as punctuation. So punctuation anagane, in your 6th or 7th grade, you might have learned few punctuations. For example, మనము sentences రాసేటప్పుడు we use full stop, comma, exclamation mark, ఇవన్నీ కూడా are called as punctuations. ఇక్కడ on the slide you are seeing few common and general punctuation that we use while writing. ఎందుకు రాయాలి punctuation? Why should you use punctuations అనేది we will see shortly. Okay, first let's see what punctuations are, what are their names, and how and when they are used. For example, the first punctuation mark that you see is this full stop. Dini period ani kuda anavachu. You can also call it as period. So full stop. Why should we use a full stop? Whenever you are using a sentence, if you want to end the sentence, you will use a full stop. Full stop ante that's the end of the sentence. Din tarvata you will start a new sentence. Okay? Udaharanaki. For example, I went to the park. That is a sentence. And I want to end the sentence after this word park. So, I put a full stop. And when I put the full stop, okay, what you should do? You should stop, take a pause. Tarvata unna words ni kalipi chadavaradu. You should first take a pause. I went to the park. Anadanik ledu. I went to the park. I played on the swing. Ani full stop ఉన్న దగ్గర మనము పాజ్ తీసుకుంటాం. ఒక 10 seconds, 5 seconds అలా మనము ఆగుతాం. ఓకే, సో ఫుల్ స్టాప్ is the end of the sentence. Next comes the question mark. Question mark అంటే ఇది మనకి ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ పక్కన ఈ సింబల్ ఉంటుంది కదా, that is the question mark. So why should we use the question mark? We should use the question mark to end. You should use a question mark at the end of a question. ఏదైనా ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఉన్నప్పుడు దాని ఎండ్ లో at the end of it చివరన you have to mark the question mark. You have to put the question mark symbol. For example, where are you going? It's a question. So you will put the question mark. So when you put the question mark, a mark chudagane, the person who is reading it will read it like a question. For example, question lekunda full stop undanukondi ikkada. You will read it as where are you going? Alla chavudam. Okavela question unte where are you going ani question tone ki testam. So question mark is added at the end of the question. Okay na? Next is exclamation mark. When you are surprised, ఆశ్చర్యంగా ఉన్నప్పుడు, when you show a strong feeling or surprise, you will add the exclamation mark. Wow, that's a surprise. అంటే ఆశ్చర్యం అన్నమాట. That's amazing. అన్నప్పుడు మనం వేరేలాగా చదువుతున్నాం చూడండి దాన్ని. When you're reading it also, your expression changes. So the beauty of punctuation enti? It is indicating how we should read and understand the sentences. Okay? So a question mark, a full stop, a exclamation estunnamo, oka padam pakkana, oka sentence chivarana ante, you are reading that sentence in a certain way. Your expression changes. I went to the park. అనేటప్పుడు your expression is different. Where are you going? అనేటప్పుడు it's a question. Wow, that's amazing. అనేటప్పుడు your expression is different. So punctuation is telling us what expression we should give, how we should understand the text that is there with punctuations. Okay. The next one is simple. This is simple. Comma. Comma ante enti? It is used to separate words. Example, I have a pencil, a pen and an eraser. అన్నప్పుడు దీంట్లో there are multiple things. I have a pen అన్నప్పుడు ఒక చిన్న పాజ్ తీసుకోవాలి. I have a pen, a pencil and an eraser. ఓకే, సో ఒకవేళ కామా లేదనుకోండి, అప్పుడు మనం ఎలా చదువుతాం దాన్ని? I have a pen, a pencil and an eraser అని చదివేస్తాం. So here this comma indicates a short pause. Chinnaga. I have a pen, a pencil and an eraser. Okay? Tarvata. Quotation marks. Quotation marks eppudu use chestam? Ee quotes unnai kada. Okay? So, ikkada this is used to show that someone says. Somebody has said something. You will express their words or their sentences in quotation marks. For example, she said what she said. Now you will take a pause by adding this comma. So whatever she has said, you will include in the quotation marks. I will be there soon. ఇది మీ ఫ్రెండ్ చెప్పింది, మీకు ఎవరో మీ సిస్టర్ కానీ బ్రదర్ కానీ ఎవరో ఒకరు చెప్పారు. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ అదర్స్ హ్యావ్ టోల్డ్, యూ విల్ పుట్ దెమ్ ఇన్ కొటేషన్ మార్క్స్. మై మదర్ సెడ్ అని చెప్పి కొటేషన్ మార్క్స్ యూ కెన్ యాడ్ ప్లీజ్ హ్యావ్ డిన్నర్. అలా అన్నమాట. ఇతరులు చెప్పిన దాన్ని ఇండికేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు you have to write them in quotation marks. Okay, and the next one is apostrophe. చూడండి, apostrophe. Certain words you should also know how to read, how to pronounce. Okay, apostrophe. Apostrophe, why we use apostrophe? See, it is used to show possession or missing letters. Possession అంటే ఏంటి? In Telugu, we say na yokka, tana yokka ani. If you want to tell about something that you possess, something that is yours or somebody's, that is called possession. Okay. Riya's book. Student, Riya's book. Appudu, ikkada you are using this apostrophe, which indicates that it is Riya's book. And also, don't be late. Do not be late. Do not be late అని రాయడం బదులు we use don't. So a don't రాసేటప్పుడు you use this apostrophe. It is used to indicate possession or missing letters. Riya's book is a possession. Okay, right? And then don't be late. Here you are using apostrophe in the place of some missing letters, like a short form. And the next one is colon. Colon lo, we always refer to a list. For example, if you are making a list, if you are giving one list to your daddy or amma or nana, what you will do? I need 3 things. Oka paper lo rasimmannaru anukondi. Then this is how you write. We need 3 things. Then you put a colon. What are those 3 things? Book, pen, pencil. You need these 3 things for your exam. Okay. So let's say when your amma asks you, I'm going to market, what do you want? Then you will write, we need 5 things. Then you can write sweets, mangoes, okay, whatever you like, bananas, anything that you like, but the list indicates it up. We need 5 things. And then you put a colon. Okay, na? So punctuation anedi, it is always used to understand where and when, what expression you have to give while writing. Pause eppudu ivvali, how you should show surprise, question mark, ivanni kuda part of punctuation. Commas ante pause eppudu cheyali, when you should take a slight pause while you are reading big sentences. Okay, these all are some punctuation. You can make a short note of it and then we will proceed. Right. And then see, without punctuation, okavela punctuation ledu ante, let's say, what do you see on this slide? Today is my birthday. My friend came to my house. We played games, ate cake and had lots of fun. Student, ikkada you are not seeing any comma. There is no exclamation. There is no full stop, nothing. So sometimes you will wonder how to read the sentence. Today is my birthday. My friends came to my house. Ekkada pause pettali, ekkada comma. Okay, ivanni kuda manaki it will get very confusing. Idi oka 3 lines undi kabatti still it is fine. Imagine a 20-30 lines of paragraph with no full stop, with no comma, with no question mark. Appudu it is very, very difficult to read and understand that paragraph. So that is why, see, we have punctuations like this. Today is my birthday. It's full stop and then you take a pause. My friends came to my house. Again pause. We played games. The chinna pause, ate cake and had lots of fun. So fun anedi surprise and happy feeling kabatti it's an exclamation mark. You see this exclamation? ఇలా punctuations play a key role in understanding how to read and understand a given paragraph. ఓకేనా? రైట్. ఇప్పుడు ఒక చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూద్దాం. Let's see a small word wall activity that has some punctuations and relevant words. చూడండి. For example, ఇక్కడ I came, she stayed అనే దాంట్లో ఏముంది? I came, she stayed. Here this is called semicolon. ఏంటి? Semicolon. Semicolon అంటే two sentences ని జాయిన్ చేస్తుంది. It is used to join two sentences by giving a small pause. Came, she stayed. Okay? So when you are talking about two or more things, you generally use a comma. For example, red, blue. I like red, blue, and purple. Annappudu, you will always specify a comma between the red and blue. Okay, na? Watch out. It's a warning. It's a feeling. So you will watch out on a word key. You will always include an exclamation mark. Okay, what is our next set of words? We went home. Dantlo, it's a normal, general statement. It's not, you can't question it. We went home, ani adagalem. We went home. So it's a full stop or a period. Okay, then are you ready? Are you ready? That's a question. So you will end it with the question mark. Okay. Mia's book, as I told you, it's a possession. Ante somebody's book. Appudu you will always add an apostrophe. Mia's book. Ila. Okay. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఎవరో లిస్ట్ ఇస్తున్నారు. Bring this. It's a list. So what do you add for the list? You add a colon. Bring this. Mangoes, apples, it's a list. So you add a colon. Okay, na? So these all are the punctuation marks that we use. Most of them you already know. Today, now we are going to student. Idi mana ippudu chusam kada. See, we went home. Are you ready? Watch out. Red, comma blue. Blue aypenaka, if that is ending the sentence, you will put the full stop. Bring this. Mangoes, apples. Came, she stayed. Idi used to join two related sentences. Mia's book. Okay, na? This is word wall lo chusindanne malli manam ikkada sentence lo chustum. Okay? Now this is very interesting and also very simple. What is this? Chudandi. N dash M dash anundi. En. EM. Okay, so N dash M dash enti ante it's a small shorter dash. Chudandi. First the En dash anundi. This is a type of dash that is shorter. Okay, koncham short ga unde dash. Dini where we will use? It is used to show a range. A range anamata. Udaharanaki, for example, read pages 10 to 15. 10 to 15 ane danni we represent using a short dash. Okay. Okay, so your dash should not be like this very small. Then this is the hyphen. It should be, this end dash has to be little bigger than the hyphen. Okay, na? So now here we are, this small dash is used to represent the range. Or when you are telling the train goes between Hyderabad to Chennai. Annappudu ila raya. Okay, na? So it's usually specifies the range. Ekkad nunchi ekkada daaka. For example, if you are telling two teams unnai, they are playing football. The score is 2-3. అంటే ఏంటి, ఒక టీమ్ ది 2, ఇంకొక టీమ్ ది 3 అన్నమాట. దెన్ యూ విల్ రిప్రజెంట్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ en dash. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద షార్ట్ డాష్, షార్టర్. నెక్స్ట్ ది em dash. ఇది కొంచెం లాంగర్. దిస్ ఇస్ స్లైట్లీ లాంగర్ దాన్ ద ప్రీవియస్ వన్. ఇక్కడ దిస్ డాష్ ఈస్ యూస్ టు టేక్ అ బ్రేక్. మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు when we are talking, when we want a pause, when we want the pause to be a little longer, then we use this longer dash. ఇలా. So if you are using en dash this much, you will slightly make it bigger. n అనుకోండి, ఇది m. ఓకేనా? I was about to leave. You are taking a pause, dash చేస్తున్నారు. Then it started raining. I was about to leave. Then it started raining. So whenever there is some extra information, మీరు చెప్పదలుచుకుంటున్నారు, but you want to take a break, then you will use this bigger dash, m dash. Okay, na? So the shorter dash is used to explain the range. ఈ places గురించి, Chennai to Hyderabad, if the train goes, if you want to use. Okay. Then sometimes you'll say Bangalore, Vijayawada highway, అలా చెప్తున్నారు అనుకోండి. Then you will use this shorter dash. Bigger dash you will use when you want to take a pause. I was about to leave. Pause. Bigger dash. Then it started raining. Okay, na? So, ila, these two dashes, that is n and m, are used in punctuations. మీరు నేర్చుకున్న ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ పంక్చుయేషన్స్ కాకుండా దీస్ టూ ఆర్ అడిషనల్. ఓకేనా? సో చూద్దామా ఇప్పుడు. We will see some examples. First we will see what is in the word wall and then come back. Okay, this we will first solve and then go to that n and m. What is your favorite subject? దీన్ని మనం పంక్చుయేషన్ లో ఎలా రాయాలి? What? It's a question. So your answer should have a punctuation question mark ఉండాలి. A, B, C, D. ఏది ఆన్సర్ రాయండి చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. A, B, C, D. I'm guessing this to be the answer because it's a question. It should end with a question mark. Next. Wow, that was an amazing catch. Wow, it's a surprise. That was an amazing catch. That is also a surprise. So let's see who will guess the punctuation right. A, B, C, D. Question. I wanted to play football. It started raining. ఇక్కడ two sentences ఉన్నాయి. They are connected. They are connected to each other. Then what you will use? I wanted to play football. It started raining. The correct answer. Oh, this one, right. I wanted to play a football. Yeah, you should take a pause. Then it started raining. My sister's bag is on the table. This is somebody's possession. Your sister's bag. So how will you write? Yes. Next question. The Hyderabad-Mumbai train arrived late. Now here, the train goes between Hyderabad, Mumbai. So you have to connect it using a smaller dash, the n dash. Next, the lights went out, nobody panicked. The lights went out, nobody panicked. the semicolon. It is connecting. So you will use the two dots when it is a list kada. When it is a list, last question lo wrong aindi manaki. When it is a list, you will use colon, semicolon when there is a connection. Okay. What is left? Yeah, all done. Okay. So ఇప్పుడు మన టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో ఒక చిన్న ఎక్సర్సైజ్ ఉంది. దీన్ని మనము చూద్దాం. మోస్ట్లీ దీంట్లో మనం ఆ డాషెస్ ని ఎన్ డాష్ ఎం డాష్ ని ప్లేస్ చేయాలి. చూడండి, ద కాన్ఫరెన్స్, ఎవ్రీబడి ఫోకస్ నౌ. ద కాన్ఫరెన్స్ విల్ బి హెల్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ March 15 dash March 20. So this is a range. When it is a range, you will add a n dash, which is just shorter dash. Okay, na? Next, I have lived in Kanpur dash Raipur for 5 years now. This is also is connecting places and lived in Kanpur, Raipur for 5 years. So it is a small dash. Between places, between dates, we always put a n dash, which is shorter dash. Okay. Next question. The artist known for his vibrant paintings will be showcasing her work in Guwahati. చూద్దాం ఇప్పుడు. The artist గురించి చెప్తున్నాం. అప్పుడు you are taking a pause. ఇక్కడ ఏం రేంజ్ డేట్స్ అవేం లేవు. So it's a longer dash. Okay, longer dash. Known for her vibrant paintings, again you are taking a pause, longer, will be showcasing her work in Guwahati. Okay, ikkada pause we are taking. The scores for the final match were 2-3. Range 2-3, short dash. My favorite snacks. You are taking a break. So longer dash, samosas, pakoras, and jalebis are all from India. So rendu chotla kuda it's a pause. So you are taking a longer pause. So you are putting a longer line, a dash, longer dash. Okay, na? So this is how you all will use short and long dash, which is called as MEM dash and N dash. Okay, na? ఇప్పుడు ఒక క్విజ్ చేద్దాము. దిస్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఫన్ అండ్ ఈజీ. అందరు కూడా kahoot.it అని ఒక వెబ్సైట్ లాగిన్ అవ్వాలి. చూడండి, ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ ద వెబ్సైట్. kahoot.it. ఇక్కడ ఉంది చూడండి, KAHOOT.it. KAHOOT.it. దీనికి మీరు లాగిన్ అవ్వండి. మళ్ళీ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ కూడా వెబ్సైట్, మీరు చేసి ఉంటారు మీ ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్ లో. ఇక్కడ ఉంది చూడండి, యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఓపెన్ దిస్ www.kahoot.it. Once you open, you will enter this PIN 769836. ఈ పిన్ ని ఎంటర్ చేయండి. You have started logging in. That's good. Okay, let's start. ఇప్పుడు కూడా జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు if anybody wants to. Kahoot.it pin is on the screen. First question. Which sentence used the comma correctly? Next. Colon అంటే లిస్ట్ ఉందా చూడాలి మీరు ఆన్సర్ లో. The list has to have 2-3 things. Next question. N dash, the short dash. Very good. Well known. So the two words can be connected. It's read like a single word. So well known అనే దాని మధ్యలో మనము n dash రాయవచ్చు. Which sentence is punctuated correctly? Very good. Both wow and amazing are exclamation. M dash. Pause ఉన్న దగ్గర మనం M dash పెడతాం. The last question. Dotted lines ఉండవు, solid line ని చూస్ చేయాలి. Scoreboard చూద్దాం. Let's see who are the winners. 8B, third position. Great. ZPHS Elchuru, second position. Wonderful. First place lo APRS boys. Great. And I congratulate all the participants also because participation is very important. Okay. కొన్ని సార్లు మీరు తొందరలో wrong answers పెట్టవచ్చు, but participate చేయండి so that you'll get that confidence. So this was our class about punctuations today. So it was a good participation. So last week many of you have participated, which is very nice. So see you all in our next class with an interesting topic. Okay na? So doubts ఏమైనా ఉంటే నేను నోట్ చేసుకుంటాను. If they have been anything, then we will try to correct it and address them. Okay? Wonderful. చూసారా చాలా మంది చక్కగా ఆన్సర్ చేశారు. I see a very good improvement with 8th grade students. Wonderful. Thank you. See you all in our next session with a very, very interesting topic. Thank you, children, for your active participation. See you all on next Friday. Thank you. Jai Vidya Shakti. Jai Hind.